Okay, let's get right into it. If you're trying to find an IT job right now, you already know something feels off. The headlines are pretty grim, but believe me, they are not telling you the whole story. So we're going to break down what's really going on, and I'll give you the exact playbook insiders are using to get around all the chaos.
17. Just 17. I want you to take a good look at that number. Let it sink in for a second. What on earth could that possibly mean for the IT job market?
Well, here's the uncomfortable truth. India's top 5 IT giants, you know who I'm talking about, TCS, Infosys, HCL Tech, Wipro, and Tech Mahindra. Together, they added a grand total of 17 net employees over 9 months. The year before that, almost 18,000. Folks, this isn't a slowdown, it's a full-on freeze. And it's not just a problem at the very top. The entire market is feeling the pressure. Active tech jobs across India have plunged by a staggering 24% in just 1 year. It is tough out there. There's just no question about it.
But, and this is a big but, here's what the headlines won't tell you. While all the public hiring has basically stopped, companies are absolutely still filling critical roles. They're just not using the front door anymore.
So let's talk about why your current strategy probably isn't working. If you've been on job portals like Naukri or LinkedIn, just applying to everything and hearing nothing but silence, you are not alone. The system is fundamentally broken for you, the job seeker. For every single job you apply to, you're just another face in a digital crowd of hundreds, sometimes thousands of other people. Your perfectly written resume might get, 6 seconds of attention? And that's if a human ever even sees it. 75%. That's the average rejection rate by what are called applicant tracking systems, or ATS. These are the software bots that scan your resume for keywords long before it ever gets near a recruiter. Let me put that another way. 3 out of every 4 times you hit that submit button, your application just disappears into a digital black hole. It's never seen by human eyes. You're basically playing the lottery, and the odds are stacked against you. So, if the front door is slammed shut, and it's being guarded by bots, where are the real opportunities? I mean, how are people still landing great jobs in this market? They're getting hired through the side door. And that, my friends, is the hidden job market. This is where the overwhelming majority of roles are filled way before they're ever posted publicly online. Just look at this. Up to 80% of all jobs are filled through this hidden market. That means if your whole strategy is just applying on job portals, you're only seeing about 20% of the actual opportunities. You're fighting with everybody else for the smallest piece of the pie. You know, it makes total sense when you just stop and think about it from the company's perspective. Why would a hiring manager waste time and money digging through 1,000 random resumes from a job board if they don't have to? The data on this is just undeniable. A candidate who comes in from a referral from an employee they already trust, that's a high-quality, pre-vetted lead. They're 4 times more likely to get hired, they stay at the company longer, they fill the job way faster, and it costs a lot less to recruit them. For any business, this is an absolute no-brainer. This is how they want to hire. So how do you get into this hidden market? Right? It's not about luck. It's all about strategy. And this is the exact 5-step playbook that successful people are using to land jobs in this market right now. Now, this is a complete system, okay? Each step builds on the one before it. We're going to talk about how to identify our target companies, find the right insiders, optimize your profile so you get noticed, create visibility for yourself, and then the big one, how to actually ask for a referral the right way. Let's break it down. First things first, stop the spray and pray approach. It doesn't work. Pick 20 companies you'd love to work for, not 200. And then research them like crazy. Who are their leaders? What are their big projects? That focused knowledge is your competitive edge. So once you've got your list, step 2 is finding insiders at those companies on LinkedIn. But before you do that, you have to clean up your own profile. And that's step 3, optimization. This is so important. Recruiters are searching for people, and this slide shows you exactly how to get found. A generic headline like software engineer looking for opportunities is basically invisible. But something specific like Java developer with 4 years in fintech makes you the solution they're literally searching for. Okay, next up is step 4. You have to create visibility. The hidden market is a conversation. It's not a job board. You can't just be a lurker. Start contributing. Share an interesting article with your own take on it. Leave a thoughtful comment on a post from someone in your field. When a hiring manager looks you up, they need to see an active professional, not just a static CV. And that brings us to step 5, asking for that referral. And here's the secret. You don't just ask a stranger for a referral, you earn it. You have to build a genuine connection with people at your target companies first. Add value to their world. The referral becomes the natural, easy next step of that relationship. And all of this, really, it comes down to one core mindset shift that you have to make to succeed. Not just today, but for the rest of your career. You have to stop asking, who's hiring, and start asking, whose problems can I solve? Look, companies don't hire resumes, they hire people to fix their problems and create value. When you start presenting yourself as the solution, the whole dynamic just flips. You're not begging for a job, you're offering your expertise. So let's end on this thought. The jobs are out there, critical roles are being filled every single day, even in this tough market. The real question isn't about the economy, it's about your strategy. Are you visible to the people who are actually filling these jobs in the hidden market? If this was helpful, make sure you subscribe for more insider strategies just like this one. And hey, I really want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with the single biggest challenge you are facing in your job search right now. Let's crack this market together.